just want to make a quick video regarding what's happening right now in the world. First thing I want to say, because everybody's saying Black Lives Matter, rip George Floyd, and that he was innocent and shouldn't have ever even been in jail. He actually had a pretty bad criminal record for sexually assaulting a woman with a group of friends, and burglary, and I know he was bad and he did some bad stuff, and he still should have gone to jail, and he never did, but he still shouldn't have died. And blacks at this point are killing other blacks for no reason and destroying their businesses just because they're there and they want to get inside and take whatever the frick they can. And then they take all the stuff and they keep going everywhere just because of a dude who died because of a racist man, and just because he was white, every white person is racist again? What is this, 1961? What is this, 1942? What is this, 1876, when all the blacks were literally put on a railroad track to build all of it? No. This is a man dying from a retarded racist white dude who is quite evidently racist. And I don't know. People are literally freaking out. And Black Lives Matter, their Facebook saying, they posted on Facebook, "Hello, white people, we're coming for you and we're coming for your babies. We're going to kill all of you." Yeah, you can literally look it up. There's a lot of screenshots of it. And I saw it on my mom's phone. And I saw it on my Facebook too. And I don't get it. And my main thing, all lives matter. Black lives do matter, but they don't matter so much that every white person needs to die because they're white. That doesn't make any freaking sense. And I'm just like, I am scared for my life when I go outside now, because there will be groups of black people and random people with big old signs on their cars going down my street when I'm outside playing with my friends. Black Lives Matter, Donald Trump sucks, and he's the reason he died, the reason George Floyd died, and Donald Trump could have stopped it. Okay, if Donald Trump could have stopped it, you're saying somebody could have called Donald Trump and got him on the Air Force One and flew him to Minneapolis just to save the dude from dying? No, I'm sorry, but no. Are you good? If you're gonna say that, are you good? I'm genuinely confused as to why you'd say that. He's supposed to fly to this guy who's about to die and just save him, hey, get off the dude. You can't do that, okay? Unless you're, literally in Minnesota, which he was not at the time. He was either in the White House or, at a rally, one of his virtual rallies. I can't remember, but he was doing something, and he couldn't have saved the dude. He couldn't have literally flown all the way there to save the dude. And blacks are killing blacks. I already mentioned this earlier. Small businesses are dying. Small businesses are literally getting their asses kicked, okay? Sorry, but they're literally getting their asses kicked. And for some people, big, big stores that are around the world, it's just a slap on the wrist. But for all the small businesses with people making, they made their businesses and did what they love most just to make money and put food on the table, that's dumb. That's just dumb. And they're black, all right? And there's people putting black owned on the, spray painting black owned on their, boarding up their places, spraying black owned. And then they still just get somebody with an axe out there, which about 12 bajillion people out there with some kind of weapon to break into stuff, because, they're let's go steal some stuff. And so they can easily break down the wood and then get through the window and then go steal whatever the frick they want. And that doesn't make any sense. And, screw social distancing and all the, COVID-19 guidelines. I mean, masks and gloves don't work anyway, but like people are dying from wearing masks and going into cardiac arrest from CO2 poisoning, which is like if you get too hot, you can't breathe right. Yeah, that's what people are getting from wearing masks all this time. And my uncle, he works at AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys, and he had to wear a mask in the heat with the roof open, and he's part of the conversion crew, so he works out there on the field, and it's dumb. Like, he literally said he almost passed out after work when he took his mask off. He said it was so cold, and it was still like 80 degrees out there. When he took the mask off, he said he felt like his mouth had froze just because of how hot it was under the mask. And like 90 degrees felt cold to him for like 10 minutes. And that's crazy, all right? But, oh yeah, there's this thing on TikTok that, like, we will never forget the name George Floyd, innocent person, man thing. I already said he has a criminal record. You can literally look it up. He's not the best dude, but he didn't deserve to die. I will admit that. Like, he didn't deserve to die. Neither do I, just because I'm white and I support Donald Trump. And I do not support the protest that are riots. They're saying, oh, we're just protesting. We should not be dying. Right? They're just like, oh, no, don't come arrest me and tear gas me because I'm just protesting. I'm not rioting and, like, looting stuff. But, like, you're there, you're participating in the crap that you're doing. Like, you just dumb, stupid and dumb. And these people, you gotta ask them this question: are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh? Because you never know. It makes no sense to me. And if you think about it, all these people who are rioting, they should think to themselves, why am I doing this? And then realize, wait, I was in a way told to do this. Also, the Democratic Party, aka Bird Brain Party, they're the ones that are, like, managing this. And it's surprising. And it, like, you gotta think to yourself, why are they doing this? Like, why are they doing this? It makes no sense. They're doing this for a man that was not perfectly innocent, and nobody's perfect, all right? George Floyd was not perfect. He didn't deserve to die, but he was not the best dude, all right? And people are killing and... Oh, yeah, so there's a story, well, not a story, it actually happened in Dallas, which is, like, around where I live. I live in Dallas County, and, so, wait, I'm trying to think. Yeah, so this, guy was guarding, it's a white dude, and he was guarding his, little shack little bar that he had with a katana. And then he got jumped and killed by a group of protesters. Well, not protesters, rioters. And then was ultimately killed for defending his business. And you can go look. There's more than just that dude who had been killed because they were guarding their places. And I don't get it. I want this to spread around YouTube and tell people all lives matter. Black lives matter. White lives matter. Like, everybody here around the world matter, okay? And Donald Trump, 3 or 4 years ago, everybody was freaking out about Donald Trump and, like, he's dumb, he's bad, he's never gonna be a good president. And what has he done? He's done nothing but help our country. And he is not racist. He is not racist. He did not build the wall because he's racist. He never said people had to get sent back to like Mexico unless they recently immigrated illegally. And a lot of people have done that, but they have done that to make a good choice in their life. And Donald Trump made an exception. He didn't just send every Mexican person who was an immigrant back to Mexico. He just blocked off our borders and said, hey, you can't get in unless it's legal for you. And you have a passport, and you have all of this stuff that you need to get in, right? And people are telling him he's racist for that. Like, he's racist. Like, the ultra mega super racist. And I'm like, okay, whatever you say. And then when I was in second grade, I used to get bullied and picked on because I supported Donald Trump. 2017, 2018, second grade year, I would get picked on and bullied because I supported Donald Trump. And there were these kids, like these certain group of kids, Isaiah and Caden and this little girl that had a crush on me, and they were all saying that to me. And you know what I said? If Martin Luther King had ever run for president, I would have voted for him. If I were alive in that time, or if he were still alive, or if I was ever alive and he was to run for president, I would gladly vote for him. Because I wouldn't be a numbnuts, all right? And I wouldn't be a bird brain. I would think to myself, if I were in that age in the 60s and I were told that every black person was an N-word just because they're black and they should not be respected because they're black, I would think to myself, wait, God gave me free will. I don't have to listen to these people. I don't have to do that. I can make my own choices. And I would vote for him. And, okay, people are probably going to, if this gets a lot of views, people are probably going to blast in the comments hate for what I'm about to say. But Barack Obama was dumb. Like, dumb. Like, stupid dumb. And, Joe Biden, dumb. Like, super weird, dumb. I'm gonna sniff your neck, dude. Like, why? And this dude, okay, if he's gonna go on as a presidential debate, he's gonna, like, magically get coronavirus or something, just so they can knock him out of the party. Because if he's on a stage with Donald Trump in the debate, he is literally going to get burned down to a little ball of dead skin, okay? That's how burnt he's gonna get by Donald Trump on the debate stage. Like, this dude is 80 bajillion years old and doesn't even know how to say, I don't know. He's like, you know the thing, because he's dumb. He has a bird brain. And I just want everybody to know all lives matter. And Barack Obama, good for him. He was the first African-American president, but he did not do anything really good for our country. He didn't really help us out. And Michelle Obama was just there to make it worse and decided to give us school lunches that would literally screw our lives up. And if you didn't have a lunch to bring with you to school, you'd have to eat jail slop. And, like, yeah, that's basically how it is. But anyways, I just wanted to say that and get it off my chest. Because it has to be said. And nobody can live the life that black lives are the only ones that matter. White lives matter too. And black lives matter. All lives matter. All right? I don't care. You can be pink, all right? Pink lives matter. Purple lives matter, for God's sake, all right? Every single thing matters. I will say this, freaking rat lives matter, okay? Lion lives matter. They're getting killed because they're lions and they want their hair. Alright, now I'm just being stupid, but it has to be said. And for now, I guess I'll just see you guys in the next one.